Alright, got another lightsaber to show y'all. Just got this the other day. It's a my first Neopixel lightsaber. It's from Neosabers. Now, I've already unboxed it and taken all the shrink wrap and all the packaging out of this and play with it a bit, just to kind of get a feel for it. It's kind of not super complicated, but it's complicated enough. But let's get the box open here to show you what you get in this kit. This is a Neopixel Profi, so it's the highest one you can get as far as features and whatnot. So yeah, pretty cool. Alright, here we go. Obviously the Neopixel comes with a nice hard case. There you go. Get a charge cable to charge the battery that's inside the hilt. You get an Allen wrench and 4 set screws. 2 little ones and then 2 larger sizes. I'll show you where those go in a minute. You get an instruction booklet, which is handy because there's a lot of features, especially with this hilt here. You get a micro USB to upload different things, different sound fonts that you might want on this. It's got plenty to start with, but you can always upload more if you want. A nice tool, which that's very nice. Nice hex tool. Pair of set screws. That's pretty handy. And then, of course, the Neopixel blade, which is quite heavy. Comes with a nice little plug, protect your connector there. So that's pretty cool that they do that. And last but not least, the best part, which is the lightsaber itself. And if you couldn't tell from what's on the television screen over there, got myself a Qui Gon hilt. One of my favorite Jedi characters from Star Wars, so finally got myself. Of course, I purchased this back in November, just got it the other day, and of course, lo and behold, Galaxy's Edge came out and put out a Qui Gon hilt, so I thought that was kind of funny. Now, it's accurate, fairly accurate. This is not, of course, but yeah, it's fairly accurate to the screen. Obviously, you got your charge port and your power button. Oh, and I almost forgot. It comes with a blade plug, which I already have installed in there. So when you power it on, which is kind of cool. Power on. You push it, hold it, that says power on, then hit it again real quick. And then it powers on. And you've got the blade plug ignites. It's got an LED in there. So your basic sabers from Neosabers don't come with, the ones that have the in-hilt LED, they don't come with one of these. But your Neopixel ones should come with a blade plug, which is nice. And then of course, so some light showing through there, which is kind of cool. That's where the set screws go to hold the blade in. Make sure you take them out when you finish your blade, because I didn't, and I scratched my blade plug up a little bit. I was able to fix it, but yeah, I made a bit of a mess by not pulling them out all the way, and that was not good. Not good, but yeah, it has sound effects too. I don't know if you can see what it's doing. It's a flash on clash. Inside there. I thought that's pretty cool. So to turn this off, you're just going to press and hold. Then you're going to hold it for 10 more seconds.
Power off.
It says power off. And then take the blade plug out. Just kind of go tip it upside down. Kind of work itself loose. Pull it out. And there's your blade plug right there. Pretty neat. Put that back in there for a second. So it's just unscrews. Show you what's inside here. That's your LED that's in there. A little board. A little circuit board. Of course you get a connector there. So that's pretty cool. These blade plugs are nice. This of course came from, shipped from Hong Kong, so I guess it's made in China. These are made in China. So it took about a month to get it here in the States. Make sure it's nice and tight. Get it screwed down. Right. Put it back in there. Now show off the hilt again. It's a nice looking hilt. It really is. Pretty pristine. There's not really any defects that I could see when I checked it over originally. Always got fingerprints on it from me handling it, but it's going to happen if when I'm playing with this thing, so not a big deal. I'll wipe it down later. But yeah, very nice lightsaber. Now, this set screw right here, they gave you two. This is a larger set screw. They gave you two extra of these, I guess, in case you lose this one. Now this doesn't come with Loctite, so I did put a little bit of blue Loctite on this, because this set screw holds your switch and your charge port in place, and it's very loose, so I put a little bit of Loctite on this screw and then screwed it in a little bit just to kind of hold this in place, because it was rattling around in there from the factory and I didn't like that. So make that adjustment if you want to. And then I did put some Loctite on the set screws when I originally installed the blade, when I originally got it 2 days ago, and was just kind of playing with it and just kind of going through the settings and trying to figure this thing out. Do not put Loctite on those two screws, because when I went to take the blade out, I took the blade out, I let those in, and I thought I had them out far enough, and I put the blade plug back in. Well, there was some residue from that blue Loctite that got inside, and I just made a mess. So don't Loctite these. Not a good idea. Not a good idea. I learned the hard way, and I scratched my blade plug up a little bit, and I had to kind of sand it down with my fingernails, just kind of scrape it, smooth it out again, because that's a very snug fit, like extremely snug for that blade plug, and you don't want to get that stuck in there. That would not be a good thing. But yeah, let's get the blade in. Let's do that. So we're going to need the two set screws to hold the blade in. And they come in here, of course. So alright. There we go. Okay, so that's the Allen. These are the bigger ones, which I don't need. These are the small ones. Alright, put these off to the side. Put this back in here so I don't lose it. You never know. These back in there. There we go. Now, one more thing I want to show. Now this is my original Obi-Wan Kenobi Force Effects lightsaber. Hilt's really nice. It's really cool looking. Looks exactly what's on screen. Blade's nothing special. It's just the old Force Effects blade. In-hilt blade doesn't come out. But what I wanted to show is this is what should be on here. Qui Gon has the actual activation button on the actual Qui Gon hilt on screen is this red button right here. So it would have been cool if they gave like a insert you could put in here to have that red button coming in like a plug for that charge port. That was like this red button. That would have been a cool feature. So in the future Neosabers, if you could just supply that, that'd be really cool. And it would look more like what's on screen. But I'm not complaining, this is still really cool. So alright, so obviously it comes with this plug to protect your connector when it's in the case. Now you got to take that off, obviously. Now what I'm going to do is just put these in here. Just going to put these in here a little bit. Just going to slightly put them in. There we go. Well, that one's in. Let's put the other one in. Oh, these things are so tiny. Alright, screw that in. Ever so slightly, not all the way. Alright, there we go. That's in. Now the blade. Now for the blade. Now what you want to do here is just gently put it in. You want to hold it snug up against your body. Hold the pommel like up against your chest or whatever. Just hold it snug and then push down because you want a good connection when you're doing this, when you're installing this blade. So now just tighten that down. That, then you're going to want to just kind of put this down a second. Then you want to spin this. It's a little bit tedious, but then you're going to screw this one down like that. Not too tight, but you know, tight enough. Then we'll go back to this one here, just snug this down a little bit more, like so. Try and do this so you can see. Alright. And I can kind of let go of it. There we go. And now I'll just kind of snug it down just a little bit more, just to secure it, now that it's in there. I want to screw it down just a little bit. A bit more just to... Nothing crazy. You don't want to over tighten it. This makes me nervous doing this. I'm so afraid I'm going to go over tighten these things. Alright, that's good. Okay. Now what we can do is power it on. So we'll push the button in and hold it.
Power on.
Power on. Then we're just going to push the button. And that ignites the blade. And look how bright that is. That is amazing. Oh, and also, almost forgot, if you get one of these, charge the battery for about 4 hours before, especially before igniting one of these Neopixel blades, because it's just, they draw a lot of power. They draw a lot of energy from that, a lot of power from that battery, so it drains the battery. I used it for about 45 minutes when I first was playing with it, and it took about 2.5 hours to charge it back up. And I originally charged it for the 4 hours, so yeah. If you're playing with this thing without charging it the first time, you could kill your battery. Make sure you charge it for that initial 4 hours. Very cool. So we're going to power it down. I'm going to hold it in for another 10 seconds.
Power off.
Power off. You do get a nice stand with it as well. Yeah, pretty cool. Alright, so, and this blade is definitely heavier than other blades I've had before. I have a Saber Forge Obi-Wan with pretty thick blade, but this is heavier than that. Pretty wild. Takes some getting used to. So we're going to power it on.
Power on.
Power on. There we go. Pretty sensitive. We do have like a twist feature. Turn on and off. I have a bad wrist, so it doesn't really work that well for me. And I can't really get it to do it. There we go. Yeah, I got arthritis in my wrists, and they don't like that. But there we go. Yeah, that's kind of painful. But yeah, it's a nice twist to ignite and deignite and turn off the blade. Yeah, I'm not doing that anymore. It hurts. Gotta love getting older, I guess. So you push the button, you get a nice blaster effect. Speaker's nice and loud. Still can't get over how bright that blade is. Awesome. Did it again. Turned it off. See, when I don't want it to do that, it does it. So yeah, you have a lot of other features in this thing. So hold the button for one flash. So you hold it for one flash. And you get like a drag effect. Pretty cool. And just press the button. once to make it stop. So that's that. Alright, now if you hold it for 2 flashes, that will change the color of the blade. You're going to hold it for 2 flashes. There you go. And this is going to go through all the different colors of the blade. And let's turn this light off just to help maybe. Like that. So blue, different shades of blue, white, kind of got a pink. It's going to go into purple probably. Yep, well, probably going to go into orange. Yeah, orange. Then red. That's a deep red. Look at that. Then you got your purple. And back to white. I think we're going to go into like a magenta. It's going to go into green again. Nice, dark green. Very cool. Put this back on. Alright. Now there are some things you can do. This has like 25 different sound fonts. You have to get to those with the blade off. Not the hilt still needs to be on, but the blade needs to be off. Now with the blade off, then the sound, you have the sound fonts, and you have so if you hold the button for 2 flashes,
Pulse.
got pulse mode. That's pulsing. I don't know if you can see that. The light on. There we go. That's pulse mode. Alright, let's do it again. Rainbow blade. There you go, rainbow blade. That's awesome. Alright, we'll power that down. You can see how this would drain a battery. Good grief. Candy blade. So that's candy blade. That really shows up on camera or not. There we go. Candy cane, I guess. Alright, what's next? Unstable. So that's unstable. Alright, that's very, very stroby. Very stroby. Yeah, I can't even look at that. That bothers me. Let's power that down. Cool, but ooh. Alright. Cracked blade. Okay. Kind of doing some white flashes and kind of out throughout the blade. Interesting. Alright, what's next? Fire blade. Pretty cool. Alright, what's next?
Steady.
Steady. So you're back to steady again. So the 3 flashes. This is, well, this is a ghost blade. So it only kind of activates when you move it. Do it again.
Broken ignition.
Broken ignition. So you get that kind of effect. So these are like different ignitions.
Stack ignition.
Stack ignition.
Pulse.
Oops. I think I just messed that up.
Photon ignition.
Photon ignition. Alright.
Warp ignition.
Warp ignition. Okay.
Phaser ignition.
Phaser ignition.
Scavenger ignition.
Scavenger ignition. What?
Hunter ignition.
Hunter ignition.
New Horizon.
Now I'm into that. This is a different blade. This was 4. I just held it down for 4. I went into a different blade font now.
Hunter ignition. Standard blade.
Alright, back to standard blade. But I'm on a different sound font now. Now the blade is yellow. Not yellow orange. Now so basically if you hold the button in for 2 flashes, you change the blade color. If you hold it in for 3 flashes, you're changing the blade mode. And 4 flashes changes the sound font and the color too. So let's do powered off. We'll hold it for 4 flashes again here.
The Dark Sword.
This is the dark sword. I don't know if I'll go through all these, but so that's a white shimmering. That's kind of cool. Turned it off. That changes the sound font, so you got like a samurai thing going on there. That's pretty wild. Alright, so yeah, so this changes the blade, color, sound font. Yeah.
The Assassin.
The assassin. That's going to be a red with some white flashes in it. Like I said, there's like 25 of these. I don't think I'm going to go through all these, but we'll go through a few.
The Knight.
The Knight. And the red blade. It's kind of Kylo Ren-esque. It's like Kylo Ren-like. Alright.
Wanderer.
Wanderer. Red again. Alright, let's go.
The Protector.
The Protector. There we go. That's a blue. Steady blue. Like some white flash on flash in there. Pretty cool. Scott, what's next?
The Dark Empress.
I've kind of already been there, done the dark stuff.
The Sun.
The Sun, which one is it? Oh, green. Alright. So we got like some blaster sounds. Some light flash on flash going on. Could be Luke.
The Third Hunter.
The Third Hunter. This is probably red. Yep. How'd I guess? That's kind of cool. Alright, what else we got?
The Master.
The Master. This is probably blue. No, it's green. And a little bit of a shimmer. Alright, what else we got?
The Dark Lord Order.
Dark Lord Order.
Fallen Apprentice Magenta.
Magenta. Kind of a purple, light purple. Magenta. Purple. What else we got?
The Princess.
The Princess. Maybe Leia? It's kind of a light bluish green. I don't know if that shows up on camera or not. I'm not sure. A little bit of a shimmer to it. Huh. So like I said, each of these has a different different sound font.
Double Agent.
Double Agent. Purple S, light purple. Oh, turn it off. I'm getting better at that. Oh, never mind. Not really sure why this is called Double Agent, but okay.
Truly Lost.
Truly Lost, no doubt. What's that mean? Wow, another red Sproby blade. so much in this.
The Senate.
Oh, it's guaranteed to be Palpatine. Yep, steady red. It sounds menacing. The hum sounds menacing. Yeah, that's Palpatine. 100%. Alright. Alright, I'm not going to go through all of these because there's just too many.
Redeemed.
Redeemed. Could it be Luke again? I don't know. It's a green. Shimmering blade. All day. This is so much fun. Alright. Bounty. Yeah, looks like a white blade. Camera didn't like that for a second. I don't know what that is.
Power on.
I like this one. Possibly Ray, I think. It's that yellow. So this is a Neopixel blade. Extremely bright. And very old. I don't see the... I think this is 2016 or 2017. Force effects. Yeah. Can't even. Not even. It totally drowns it out. This probably needs new batteries, but still. Yeah. That's just how bright these Neopixel blades are. Like there's so many LEDs running through here. There's no breakup. No breakup. Pretty wild. Alright, well, I think that's going to do it for this video. Please like, subscribe, smash the notification bell, and may the Force be with you. And this definitely looks like a Qui Gon hilt. Very cool.